The world is entering a new era of energy uncertainty. Global conflict, supply chain disruption, LNG price shocks, and pressure on fuel import systems are affecting energy importing countries more than ever. Bangladesh is especially exposed because it depends heavily on imported fuel and LNG for power generation and industrial continuity. Recent reporting shows Bangladesh has had to increase LNG imports at higher prices to meet summer demand, while WATA Chemicals Ltd is one of Bangladesh's long-standing industrial names, built on decades of experience in chemical manufacturing, industrial supply, and national market presence. WATA understands process industry, bulk raw material handling, industrial utilities, safety systems, and large-scale supply chain discipline. This experience gives WATA the foundation to move beyond chemicals and help Bangladesh build an integrated energy and industrial platform. WATA wants to build an integrated national energy platform that converts domestic resources and imported feedstocks into reliable fuels and industrial outputs for Bangladesh. The vision is not a single plant, it is a connected system. Bhola gas to LNG, LNG logistics to demand centers. Araihazar, petro-refining and fuel upgrading. Ethanol production from maize and agro-feedstock DDGS as a valuable livestock feed byproduct ethanol, blending with petrol to reduce fossil dependency. A scalable model for national fuel diversification. Bhola holds strategic gas potential. Instead of using gas only in conventional ways, WATA's concept is to monetize gas through LNG production. LNG technology works by treating natural gas, removing impurities such as water, carbon dioxide, sulfur compounds, and heavy hydrocarbons, and then cooling the gas to cryogenic temperature so it becomes liquid. In this form, its volume is dramatically reduced, making storage and transport more efficient. The Bhola LNG concept would include gas receiving and pre-treatment, acid, gas and moisture removal, liquefaction package, cryogenic storage, truck, river, or terminal-based dispatch, regasification or downstream fuel use at receiving points. Araihazar is envisioned as a strategic petroleum and condensate processing hub. The refinery concept is designed to receive condensate and hydrocarbon feedstocks from different sources, separate them through controlled distillation, and upgrade them into valuable fuels such as petrol, octane components, kerosene, diesel, LPG-linked fractions, and industrial fuel streams. A modern refinery platform would generally include feedstock storage and stabilization, distillation and fractionation, naphtha treatment and reforming or blending, kerosene and diesel treatment, fuel oil handling, utility systems, safety systems, flare, and product tank farm. The Ethanol and DDGS project creates a bridge between agriculture and energy. In a maize-based ethanol plant, grain is processed into fermentable sugars, converted into alcohol by yeast fermentation, distilled into fuel-grade ethanol, and dehydrated to reach blending quality. The remaining nutrient-rich solids are dried into DDGS, a high-value livestock and poultry feed ingredient. This means one plant creates two strategic outputs: fuel ethanol for energy security, DDGS for feed security and import substitution. Why this matters? It supports farmers, feed mills, transport fuel diversification, and industrial growth at the same time. Ethanol blending is one of the fastest ways to reduce dependence on pure fossil petrol. In practice, fuel-grade ethanol is blended into petrol in controlled proportions such as E5, E10, or higher levels depending on policy, engine compatibility, storage standards, and distribution capability. The blending system requires quality assurance, water control, calibrated dosing, and standardized logistics. This project matters because Bangladesh is under real pressure from imported energy costs, LNG volatility, subsidy burdens, and supply disruptions. Bangladesh has recently had to secure more LNG cargoes, including expensive spot purchases, while energy subsidy requirements have risen sharply. At the same time, pressure on refining and fuel supply highlights the need for stronger domestic capability. For the present government, this project supports several national priorities: energy security, industrialization, import, substitution, foreign exchange savings, job creation, infrastructure development, political proof of long-term nation building. WATA wants to engage in Bangladesh's energy security in a practical, phased, industrial way. WATA's proposed role: develop integrated projects, not isolated plants. Bring private sector speed with industrial discipline, mobilize technology partners, EPC contractors, and financiers. Build strategic infrastructure in LNG, refining, ethanol, and fuel logistics. Support national policy goals through domestic production and value addition. Reduce import dependence over time through diversified fuel systems. WATA's model Phase 1, LNG and logistics backbone. Phase 2, refining and fuel processing. Phase 3, ethanol and blending ecosystem. Phase 4, national integration with transport, industry, and agriculture.